Yeah. Once again, that's how we see the thing. Big up on yourself, my people out there, you see me I say? Yeah man, you don't know, come here again for talk the things, you see me I say? Yeah man, ones on ones, bless up on yourself and give thanks to the little support you give me right now. I hope it can, the reaction can be better still. Just like, subscribe and share the thing. Cause, ones on ones can actually, at least kind of see a little better part and better understanding for themselves still. You get to me I say? Yeah man, so right now, so we see the thing and while the fly them and the mosquito them come out, them give me an issue right now. But you don't know. Yeah, and nature still, you see me I say. But when I say now my people, life set away, and ones and ones have to just try and know themselves. Because right now as I say, that's all we really can do for each other right now, especially for oneself. Because every man responds to themselves still. You get me I say? So every man have to do them own thing in order to redeem themselves. So my thing today still, my talk about two little items still. Break it down to that or one item, however it will work out to still, tie into itself still. Like, me always stress the mind and people to know themselves still all the time. Because if you don't know yourself, if you don't know yourself, then you don't know where you go, If you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you go. You know what I'm saying? So we have to know ourselves. And enough time you're chilling and easy and you get a text. Not say a physical text like on your phone, but in your mind, you get texts, you get DM messages, but enough people don't even open them. If you see what I go on, you know what I'm saying? So you have to pay attention to them things right now. When you get like a DM text them, like a spiritual text them, because it's a one, you see me I say, you have to stay connected, A time for we wake up the sleeping spirit, because some people look for the spirit elsewhere and are right, fish pie there. It resides with you every day, 24/7, it's not gone away. But most people just seek outside of themselves while just inside you have to look. That's why you have to know yourself. Know your manual, everything of a manual, You have a manual, you have to know that manual there. The manual is very, very important. Because without a manual there, you can't navigate nothing. See me I say, and you have to know how to navigate things right now differently. You have to find where you go. Everything have an address, Everything have an address. Everything have a bearing, everything have a standpoint. Just like when we are youth, I go to school and them teach about east, west, north and south. You draw the cross there, and you go east, west, north, south, they put a next one, and you go up on one side, and you go south, southeast, and you put a next one on the side, and you go north, northeast, and you go around more, and you go south, south, southwest, north, north, northeast, all them little things there. So all them things was teaching still, but it was just on a flip of the coin. What I say is, as them say, the one of the man they depend or the one of them call tail. You get them I say? So I the same thing still a one kind, but I just two side, but I same kind. You know what I'm saying? I just a print on it. And we gravitate to which side them gravitate to still, but I the same kind. And sometimes one side of the kind you have to know that side, you have to know the next side. You get them I say? So east, west, north, south. That is a very important thing, because you see that astrology them a teach, but them not tell you that. Them a teach about cardinal points and all them stuff there, but I really astrology them a teach you still. And they make enough people scared of astrology still. You know what I'm saying? But when you think about it, who make the stars, who make the moons? The most I see him, the creator, whoever you want to call him, the one who responds to everything while we're there right now, the nature, everything. Not him response or that entity the response for the whole creation see me. So if him good, him go create, you go brand some of work as good and brand some as bad. You get me I say, and people need to wake up out of themselves and stop make people brainwash them. You get me I say, you have to start thinking for yourself, You get me I say, you have to start thinking for yourself. A long time we're there, I hold it down and I listen. You get me I say, but a time for you start listening to yourself. Because yourself now lead you astray, nah lead you astray. Only the next person can lead you astray. You see me I say? And if yourself lead you astray, some way, it'll help you redeem yourself. You get me I say? So, you have to start listening to yourself. You get me I say? So the whole astrological thing, even the Bible, right now, most people read it every day and can't understand it. They might go to church and they might go to other people, pastors and priests and all them people. When them are part of the whole entire thing too, because you see, you have an entity, you know, will create the light source, you know, the consciousness, you know. You have a next entity now where is a part of the creator's entity, you know. But then you have a set of people decide not to worship the creator entity, but worship one of the creator entity. You see how funny it is? They don't want to worship the creator, you know, but they want to worship one entity. And based on words, sound alike, and people get it twisted enough at the time. Because you have sun S-O-N and you have sun S-U-N. You get me I say? So most of the religious concept where people worship are the S-U-N and not the S-O-N. Because you see the S-O-N now is not a physical concept, you know. It's more of a spiritual concept. You get me I say? And that's how the Bible fit in enough people. I get it wrong because they might read it as a material, as a matter. You get me I say like this is what it really is when it means something else. That's why them say Jesus is talking a parable. You get me I say never did a talk straight and the whole world know that. But yet still hold on the language like it's straight and no one go in on yourself and try to figure out the parable of the speeches. You get me I say what them really mean. Because I don't know say a parable. So if a parable that mean it have to mean something else, but enough people because them get like program not to think out of the box because only what is in the box is right. And sometimes in the box full up you have to go to the door to eat something else because so much people in the box them eat off everything. And no matter you as a newcomer going in the box, no matter where you search you can't find it because so much people in there, so you have to go outside of the box. You have to think outside of the box to eat. You see me I say? And think outside of the box to survive. You know, and that's the whole point. So what I try to say basically general is that the Bible, right? The original, because I remember, you know, them say Ethiopia, them get the Bible from, right? And this is one of the craziest thing, you know. It's one of the most craziest thing. And it just, but some people are presumptuous and bright still, and you can't get that from them still. Because imagine now, you come to my place, see? You come to my place, you know, all right? You come to my place. Me show you my documents, right? Me give you some respect and give you my documents. You take my document, go where you come from, you reconstruct my document, break it down in a lesser books than where me give you, and then come back with your breakdown and tell me, say, my book where me give you now, where you make your breakdown from, no real no more, your book or the real book, and persecute me if me use my book. Them think they're wicked and presumptuous, don't they? And I say things said, whether I like it or not. So, the Bible now, the original context and meaning of it is astrological, whether I want to believe that or not. Because as above, so below, you know, you see me I say, enough people know say them are the universe and the universe are them. So, if you know that, then whatever in the universe have a connection to you, just like you sign them where you're born under and you rule under. You know me I say? So everything have a connection to a one. So the Bible was literally written with an astrological value and meaning, you know, with a connection. Each one connect to a star, each one connect to the universe, and everything is a mirror. You see me I say? But then people now take it and change it from a spiritual levels to a physical thing. So when you read it right now, most people just see it as physical, but the message not in it physically, it's in it spiritually. So you have to understand astrologically now how to deal with certain things in order to get the message. And a simple something. And that enough people need to program. And once you get that, you don't need to go nowhere. You don't need to go nowhere because I manual that. You get me? I say I manual that how to operate you. And once you know how to operate you, it's a beautiful thing. You don't need nobody else to steer you. You steer yourself. Because when the next one steer you, you don't know how we might look for. You know what you want to find. And what you want to find, you have it. So you don't need to follow the body to look for nothing. Make them go and go look for what they want to look for. But you no want to look for nothing because you have what you for look for. Just remember that. Because remember, if you don't bring forth what's inside of you, it will destroy you. And if you bring forth what's inside of you, it will save you. So you have to know these things, my people. You have to know these things. And the thing even greater than this, you know. You see me, I say the Bible does the walking stone, the first, the creeping aspect of everything. Enough man just dwell right there, so them no want to go no further. At 366 book, them say Enoch right, you know, 366 book, and the Bible only gives 66. So after the next 300, we're not interested for know, we're not interested for learn. If the creative force is so significant, zine and infinite, then if you say other 66 book alone have knowledge from him, come on now, my people. The man way more important than that, the entity way more important than that. You see me I say? So when you come out now, when you look a corner, when you look a box that people put in a man, when you free on the mind, yo. Free on the mind, free on the self, and start looking on the self and know thyself. Know thyself, nothing greater than that. Stop spend time out there on other things and start spend time within the self. You get me I say? Spend time within the self, my people. It is very interesting, man. Just spend time with knowing yourself. You know, start spend time in a silence sometimes, you know, no noise, none of them things there. You know, get in tune with yourself, man. You know, silence is golden, you know, and that's where everything lies, you know. You get me, I say? Yeah, man, everything lies there, so. In a silence. Sometimes in the dark you find light, you know. Yeah, so, I know enough man that say them bad from where they are no bad no good no more, but some of the bad man, them sometimes them have to go that way, they not have to find the light. You know, just say it goes sometimes, some people have bought them too, you know. Have to bought them too, because them figure them have cat eye and them think they can't see in the dark, but after a while them realize you need light. Because the dark I go feel it one night, you must buck your toe, you know. You must buck your toe, your light I go out, so your eye I go twink, something I go blink where you know go make you not go see for a second or a point something for a second. And that's how the stumble come. But you need light. And even a light you still stumble sometimes. You get me I say, so just figure the dark, it even go more, you know. So people don't have to know themselves, you know. Don't have to know themselves. It way greater than what we know or what them teach we. I don't have to get interested in that and start seek information for myself. You know, spend time on yourself, man, know yourself. Get to know yourself, man. Get to know yourself, man. It's very interesting, man. Yeah, man, them say you can do a whole heap of things, but how you gonna know you can do these things unless you know yourself. You can remember, you know, the body, you know, when them say when it was made, you know, by the creative force, you know, it couldn't move, you know. A breath it have a blue night, which is a consciousness, and that have it move. So that's where everything spring from. You see that consciousness that we're going on the body, the whole scripture was written about that consciousness. And you see the body now, where the consciousness is going on, adapt them, transform the meaning from a spiritual to a material thing now, and I speak upon the body like it is really the spirit. When the spirit and the body, car when they're dead, you know, remember, you know, the body dead and it can't move, you know. When them say the spirit left it can't move. So you see two separate things and not one. The spirit and the body are two things. The spirit and the body can't really do nothing. You get me? I say it can't do nothing. That's why you can't coma and live and everything. See, make the spirit kind of now resonate. Say, although you are living, you still know aware of where you're going, awareness. You say the spirit is a hell of a thing. You get me? I say people need to understand the thing, you know. The body is just the body. When they're dead, you can't carry nothing. That's why I have to respect spiritual aspect and people more than the material things. It is cool to enjoy them and live comfortable in life. Nothing no wrong with that. But at the end of the day, you don't see nobody carry nothing. The only thing you carry it in one casket up, nice, them decorate it and the carpenter make it nice and you might can push two little NSC and two little something in it. But if it's too valuable, somebody come dig it up and take it, you can't carry nothing. And you need to know these things. Put value in on the self and on the spirit more than the material things. Because the material things, I know the light source that, you know. The light source, even if you have it through the light source, you know, treat it the way you treat it. It is just a blessing, same if you make your life easier, man. Just respect that and understand it, because today and tomorrow it's gone, you know. Money and riches is like the body, you know. Yeah, you're there today and tomorrow. The body don't remember you if you don't make a stroke or make a mark enough for a man replay, and you know, nobody don't remember you like that, you know. Those who love you, you know, who you respect you, you know. So you have to remember these things. When you can't carry nothing, when you never see nobody carry nothing, if them do carry nothing, if you look on them 2 years from now, a beer bone left there, everything left the same way. It can't pass the place there, and one thing can pass it, a nice spirit. So that's enough to start renewing and love and cherish and boast upon, and that's enough to boast upon. And that enough to put up front. That make that bone of money, make that bone of riches, make that bone of luxury. Because that alone can carry no through. And that alone can carry no through. Cause check it, you know. Alright, you go to church. Every day you have to give 110 money. For what? Where the entity want money for? Where him a buy? Not him want everything. When really, when him want money for? Where him want money for? Where him want money? That's why I'm saying by the sweat every day shall eat. You see me I say, give ways and hours how to get your daily bread. You know, you're all the prayer. Only for people to start looking on themselves and stop listen to folly. Remember when me and youth, them used to tell me, say, no eat lime, it's no good for you to kill in nature. To look up into the sun, it to blind you. And now, I tell you, say, lime are the best alkaline food. And the sun gives, it's good and give download and all of that. So, you have to start understand, so yeah, some people don't want to know themselves, you know, and that's the whole thing, you know. In the beginning of time, them give us something where them never know them have, and them realize what them do. Where we have can carry to a certain levels, and because we don't know that, them block it from if we know that. And them are all back from each levels, and that's the whole thing right now. That's why the whole struggle still. There's a force out there that don't want to know your spirituality and don't want you to know your true nature of yourself. That's why them create all these little food and the water and everything to dumb you down and all these strange things to keep you away from knowing yourself, to keep you sleeping and not awake. People don't need to wake up, man. Wake up, man. See? But they them need to wake up, man. And that's how we're going to drop it little bit day by day, you know. You get to me and say it will get rounder and rounder, you know, smoother and smoother. But for now, we just are going to wake up the ones and ones. You get to me and say, that's why we say fear no man that kill the body, because them can't kill the soul. Rather fear him who can cast both body and soul in hell. You get to me and say, people don't come out on the box you know, and start seek the most creator, the creative force. Start seek it. Is he wake it up? Yeah man, start spend time with it, start know it. You get to me and say, start understand it. You get to me and say, yeah man, it's all around us, man. Get with it, man. Yeah man. Yeah man, start figure out what's going on above, man. Look how the sky pretty. Look how the sky pretty. Yeah, my people, the mosquito them are going still. You see me? So I will cut it short here, but you know, just bless upon yourself and just give thanks and praises and just try enlighten one on one to know thyself. You get me? I say, God, nothing better than that, you know. Because we are beautiful entities, you know. We are beautiful. Yeah, man, we're light people, man. You know, we are magnetic people, man. You get me? I say, when you start now to put up on the magnetic force, man. I want magnetic field there, you know. EMP can't do nothing, you know. Just remember that. You get me? I say, so I know what time it is, man. You see me? Yeah, man. You see me? Just straighten yourself, man. Clean up your heart and come, man. You get me? I say, yeah, man. Know thyself. Yeah, man. It's bigger than what you think, man. Yeah, man. Alright, one. Love and respect and honor. Remember, just like, share and subscribe and build the thing. See it? Yeah, man. One.